Set him up for the side Russian leg sweep. I love this. The Mizzard. Right to the kidneys from behind.
The Miz is really starting to turn it up.
He'd better strike while the iron's hot. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Uh-oh. Locked and loaded.
Here comes the big dog.
Oh, the reversal by...
Miz drops him down. Miz gonna go. For the figure four, will he tap out? Time to go to school.
Oh, the big dog is in a bad way. Whoa, he gets out of it. He's at another level right now, Michael. Oh, heavy duty right hand.
Got the arm. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Reigns reminding his opponent, this is
The chance for Roman Reigns to capitalize on that is past. Big.
Roman Reigns just too fast for him.
Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. Reigns is hurting. The Miz is hurting. Both of these men's bodies have been decimated.
Neither man can shut the other down. Oh, what's it gonna take?
It is nothing short of miraculous. The big dog setting it up. We're about to see it.
Good luck getting up from that. Now Roman Reigns needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
We've got to see that again, guys. He's got him down. Is this it? 1, 2. A kick out, and he almost had him.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Ooh, kick finds it. The big dog is unleashed.
He's a guy that can find that extra gear when he wants to.
Roman Reigns just too fast for him.
Down. The Chinoku driver. Look at this raw power. Sit out powerbomb. Masterful execution by The Miz. What's coming next? A back suplex. Powerbomb. And here we go now. Elbow drop. The reversal by The Miz.
Kick by The Miz.
Oh, what a DDT. Wow. His shoulders are down. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Even now, when he's been beaten within an inch of his life, Roman Reigns continues to battle.
The Miz with the... This is it. This is going to be it. Skull-crushing finale.
He's got... Roman Reigns is focused on taking a thorn out of his side. The Miz has had the big dog's number in the past, and he's hoping to have repeat success tonight.
Big Dog looks ready to go, and if the matches from Raw between Reigns and The Miz are any indication, this is going to be a classic. Remember, these two traded the Intercontinental title in 2017 and 2018.
Yeah, but that was before the A-lister became a proud father. Now The Miz fights for Monroe Sky. He fights for Maurice. He fights for his family. I hope Reigns is ready for an awesome challenge.
Reigns is hurting. The Miz is hurting. Both of these men's bodies have been decimated.
Neither man can shut the other down. What's it gonna take?
It is nothing short of miraculous that both of these men have survived to this point.
And now Roman Reigns is starting to take control.
He's got a head of steam working.
Snap suplex, very effective. The Miz with a nice reversal. What a smash!
That is just insulting. Roman Reigns is focused on taking a thorn out of his side. The Miz has had the big dog's number in the past, and he's hoping to have repeat success tonight.
The Big Dog looks ready to go, and if the matches from Raw between Reigns and The Miz are any indication, this is going to be a classic. Remember, these two traded the Intercontinental title in 2017 and 2018.
Yeah, but that was before the A-lister became a proud father. Now The Miz fights for Monroe Sky. He fights for Maurice. He fights for his family. I hope Reigns is ready for an awesome challenge.
Roman Reigns gathering attention in a hurry. Stomping. Ouch. The Big Dog's unleashed.
Yeah, he's not big in stature, but he's got a huge amount of energy.
Had it scouted. Look at this raw power. The Miz looking a little stunned here.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
The Miz with a nice reversal. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand. Masterful execution by The Miz.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Out of it in the corner. Oh, again! If you're stepping into Roman Reigns' yard, what strategies might you be keeping in mind?
Michael, you mean if you are unlucky enough to step in the Big Dog's yard, your only strategy is to hope for a miracle to turn the tide?
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton, but that miracle could take the form of a foreign object or a helping hand from an ally. Roman's a powerhouse, but he's fallen victim to outside forces before.
Corey, you're not advocating for cheating, are you?
Oh, no. I never advocate for anything. That's Paul Heyman's job.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. Oh, the reversal by The Miz. There he goes to the outside.
Remember, though, there are no timeouts in WWE.
Man. Good buster.
Good way to fracture a rib.
Oh, kick right to the gut. Oh, what a forearm.
Gonna destroy your face.
What does The Miz have to do at this point to stay in this match?
He's lost much of his early confidence.
Well scouted reversal.
Miz going up.
All the way for the top.
Oh, well-measured strike. Kick by the Miz. DDT.
And the Miz, the quick cover.
Here is your winner, The Miz!
Roman Reigns is focused on taking a thorn out of his side. The Miz has had the big dog's number in the past, and he's hoping to have repeat success tonight.
The big dog looks ready to go, and if the matches from Raw between Reigns and The Miz are any indication, this is going to be a classic. Remember, these two traded the Intercontinental title in 2017 and 2000.
Now the Miz fights for Monroe Sky. He fights for Maurice. He fights for his family. I hope Reigns is ready for an awesome challenge.
Out into the neck breaker.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Oh, saw it coming.
Wow, what a sequence. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
He breaks out.
He's not done just yet, Michael.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. From Royal Rumbles to SummerSlams to WrestleManias, Roman Reigns has triumphed on the WWE's grandest stages. How important is main event level experience in this matchup?
It is huge. Roman isn't one to get fazed by the noise of the WWE Universe or his opponent's taunts. He shrugs off the high-pressure situations and keeps his cool.
Agreed, Saxton. Just look at him. The big dog means business. I trust Roman has a game plan here, and it probably involves plenty of punches and at least one massive spear.
Scoop slam. The big dog is unleashed.
Not sure if he can sustain this, but we shall see.
There have been plenty of WWE stars who had their first exposure on our reality competition, Tough Enough, but the biggest star to emerge from the franchise has to be The Miz.
Yeah, what's crazy about that season is that The Miz was runner-up, but WWE officials saw something in the future A-lister, and he trained for years before breaking through to WWE properly.
What does The Miz have to do at this point to stay in this match?
He's looking off his game now.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
There's a knee strike.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Drop kick!
Great athleticism.
Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. Textbook vertical suplex.
Bam. Here is Roman Reigns in position now.
Superman punch.
The Miz looks like he's down and out. Not good for...
Here comes Reigns. deciding factor. The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
Let's look at this again. I brought up Miz's Tough Enough beginnings before, but I must commend him as a judge on Tough Enough in 2015. In his first episode as a judge, he saved Mandy Rose from elimination.
It could be over here.
1, 2, 3.
The big dog did it. Reigns takes down the A-lister.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
What an incredible...
Roman Reigns is standing across the ring from one of his most grueling and sadistic opponents, Samoa Joe.
We know this is not going to be a contest. It's not going to be a fight. This is going to be a war.
These men share a pride in their Samoan heritage, but there's very little else that bonds these two rivals. Joe's antagonized Roman about the big dog's shortcomings, and it's lit a fire in Reigns. This is going to be good.
It looks like Roman Reigns has got all the momentum.
Yeah, he's a guy who can turn up the volume whenever he has to.
Lost in the corner right now.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Got the up.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Samoa Joe is obviously a physical force, but I want to talk about the mental games that he brings to his matches. How does that make him more dangerous?
Let's ask AJ Styles and Rey Mysterio, Michael. Joe made both of their lives a living nightmare by preying on their families. It's tough to succeed in the ring when your mind is elsewhere.
An unsure opponent also gives Joe the room to be laser focused on the task at hand, namely, knocking the living daylights out of the other guy.
Got the oh my goodness, crushing it. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
You won't see as wide a breadth of experience as you would watching Samoa Joe. You don't travel the world and encounter this industry as much as Joe has without picking up a few tricks of the trade. And it's why Joe possesses the ability to stay calm in big fights. He might have been waiting on that one.
Joe locks it in. Can he get down? Can he go down? Look what he does.
Joe's got it. Locked in.
Coquina clutch.
Just a matter of time before his opponent goes night-night.
Coquina clutch is going to leave Joe's opponent.
Roman Reigns is standing across the ring from one of his most grueling and sadistic opponents, Samoa Joe.
We know this is not going to be a contest. It's not going to be a fight. This is going to be a war.
These men share a pride in their Samoan heritage, but there's very...
Roman Reigns is standing across the ring from one of his most grueling and sadistic opponents, Samoa Joe.
We know this is not going to be a contest. It's not going to be a fight. This is going to be a war.
These men share a pride in their Samoan heritage, but there's very little else that bonds these two rivals. Joe's antagonized Roman about the big dog's shortcomings, and it's lit a fire in Reigns. This is going to be good.
How impressive was that reversal? Drop kick hits the mark.
Oh, stomping away.
Gets out of the way.
And fast.
Kick. Finds a way to reverse.
Delivering the suplex.
Boom, what impact! Uh-oh, look at this!
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Ooh, wow.
Everybody likes a showman, but I think Samoa Joe might be taking it.
Roman Reigns is standing across the ring from one of his most grueling and sadistic opponents, Samoa Joe.
We know this is not going to be a contest. It's not going to be a fight.
Roman Reigns is standing across the ring from one of his most grueling and sadistic...
Whoa, it's another reversal. Suplex.
Very nice.
And look at it from... Oh, again! That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
So much damage inflicted. Let's take a second to talk about the move that has knocked Titans off their feet. The Superman punch.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That strike is one of Roman's trump cards. Some of his biggest wins have come after that incredible strike.
But the Superman punch demands focus from Reigns to execute. He'll need to control the pace here to make space for it. Here is Roman Reigns in position now.
Spear! Spear!
Close the book on this one.
Samoa Joe is getting overwhelmed.
Wow, let's see that again. And into a quick cover is Roman Reigns. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Never a doubt that Samoa Joe would survive that one.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Oh, perfect kick.
Ooh, well measured.
Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained. Looking stunned here, guys.
Joe hangs him out to dry. And brutal Muay Thai knees. Relentlessly kneeing his opponent in the face.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Roman Reigns just too fast for it.
Scoop slam! Samoa Joe is definitely starting to wane.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Big punch finds its mark.
He's in a bad spot now.
Yeah, he's got to find a way out of that corner. Wasn't expecting that.
When you look at this, it looks like...
Roman Reigns is standing across the ring from one of his most grueling and sadistic opponents, Samoa Joe.
We know this is not going to be a contest. It's not going to be a fight. This is going to be a war.
These men share pride in their Samoan heritage, but there's very little else that bonds these two rivals. Joe's antagonized Roman about the big dog's shortcomings, and it's lit a fire in Reigns. This is going to be good.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Oh,
my goodness, crushing it. Oh, again!
a relentless assault from Reigns.
A man like that seems to have an endless store of energy.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Huge overhead belly to belly.
If you're stepping into Roman Reigns' yard, what strategies might you be keeping in mind?
Michael, you mean if you are unlucky enough to step in the big dog's yard, your only strategy is to hope for a miracle to turn the tide?
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton, but that miracle could take the form of a foreign object or a helping hand from an ally. Roman's a powerhouse, but he's fallen victim to outside forces before.
Corey, you're not advocating for cheating, are you?
Oh, no, I never advocate for anything. That's Paul Heyman's job.
Elbow drop. Samoa Joe with his back against the wall.
He's getting beaten up out there, but staying strong.
Straight punch. Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Oh, what a slam. That hurt.
All the way over.
Reigns, ready to strike. Superman punch. Reigns has identified the target. Stand by. Boom. That might have put the exclamation point on this one. Samoa Joe is getting overwhelmed.
Let's look at this again.
He's got the shoulders down.
1, 2.
And he got a near fall out of it.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Devastating kick.
And no love against Joe there.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Joe locks it in. Can he get down? Can he go down with it? He does.
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron.
Oh, the big dog is in him.
Whoa, he works his way out. What's this? Michinoku Rider.
Absolutely planted. Great reversal.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
This could do it.
1, 2, 3. Here is your winner, Samoa